Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Here we are going into I know I said I'm not going to do stuff like this, but it's some nice light reflection from the mirror. I just now realized. I have the laundry going, so that's why it's a little shaky, shaky, shaky. Um, she just released her Valentine's Day collection, the Burning Desire, the Desire Burning, something like that. Four new, four shades, repeat shades, mind you, uh, from holiday collection. So it's gonna be a very short video. I actually want to go into swatches of these shades and also the nude thingy, the nude highlighter, which is literally like all her other highlighters. I think it said it's like gold with like a iridescent pink or something, which reminds me of the Opal Allure from the holiday collection. But let me go and get those palettes and we'll get into the swatches. All right. Finally getting over my cold. First and foremost, the first shade that's in there, I'll probably put it over here, something. If that's the case, let me scoot over. Galactic Glow, which is in the Celestial Nirvana, Celestial Odyssey. And that is going to be the shade right here, which obviously is a Galactic Glow. Shocking. It's a very... why does this feel drier than it used to be? Huh. Obviously very icy type of champagne, Galactic Glow, like that. Highlighter shade, which basically you can find in any of her other palettes. I mean, at this point, there has been so many gold champagnes, ice champagnes, cool champagnes, warm champagne, champagne on champagne, champagne without champagne, basically. So it's nothing new, nothing crazy, nothing beautiful, nothing outstanding. It's just what it is. Next was, I believe, Star Garnet from the Bejeweled Temptation. That's going to be this one. And this obviously is kind of like a cranberry. Would you say cranberry? Yeah, kind of like a cranberry red. So far, I've actually really been enjoying this. I've only done 2 videos, tutorials with this so far, because it's kind of like, one, I've been busy, but 2, it's shades that aren't like new. Star Garnet. Now, Burning Desire, I believe it is called. The matte Daring Desire. There we go. Burning, Daring, Desire, Desire Bearing, all the above. Which is going to be like this warm type of brown. It's nice. It's cute. Have I played with this yet? I mean, this is also another shade that is nothing new, nothing crazy. I probably have a dupe of the shade in the Sephora Pro palette in the warm. Burning Desire, Galactic Glow, Star Garnet, Daring Desire. See, at this point, like everything is just shade name wise, it's like all overlapping. Last but not least, my favorite shade, in all honesty, Amethyst Noir. I would love this as a single. I need this as an eyeshadow single. What is it, like a black base with the purple? Types of yummy. This, it just melts. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I do think this is very beautiful for more of that smoky type of look. But there you go. The Valentine's Day collection. Galactic Glow, Star Garnet, Daring Desire, and Amethyst Noir. Amethyst Noir is the star. I actually also love Coral Nectar. That I would love to see as a highlighter. But more in the formulation of the, what was it? Formulation of the, like, it just does stuff. Divine Rose highlighter. But yeah, there it is, the quad. Burning Desire, Daring Desire, Burning Desire, Pat McGrath's holiday collection. I personally do feel like Pat really isn't involved. Maybe she is. Really don't know. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, obviously. But I also have noticed a lot of her makeup artists, it seems like on social media, really don't push a lot of her brand, a lot of the brand as much as they used to. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what Pat McGrath, the brand, has in store for us this year. But I do feel like at this point, you could really feel the artistry aspect of it really not being there. It's not so much really Pat McGrath as I remember it. I do feel like we are going more towards cardboard packaging. Like the motherships, I do want to get mothership 1, 5, and 6 in my collection because I fear that hopefully they don't change the formulation. But with mothership 10 and 11, with the special shades not being so special anymore, it's kind of like, okay, cool. Because the astral shades now are more pressed, refined glitter, yada yada, whatever selling aspect. And it just kind of reminds me of, oh, what is it, Bad Habit? I think when they did their dupes, the replication of the mothership palettes, their special shades are pressed in that aspect. Give off the same effect. I've used it before. You really couldn't tell the difference. But anyways, it's going to be quite an interesting year to see how this brand is going to go. You obviously the third party, you can really feel it. There's a bunch of as of doing this now, I think within the past month and a half, there has been Chroma Lux, New Year's, and now this. Already 3 launches. I mean, I'm still trying to play around with my holiday palettes. Whew. The Quints were a great start to show. I still love the face, the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter trios are probably still my favorite from this past year's holiday collection. Will I be buying any more this year? Honestly, no. Because I really, 1, have to go through what I have to go through, and 2, start giving stuff away or throwing things away. But really condensing my kit, really condensing what I love to use on a daily basis. Because at this point, nothing really is new, nothing mind-blowing. A lot of brands have a lot of the same thing, repackaging, reformulation, redone, this and that. So at this point, the only thing that would be mind-blowing is if you could get a makeup brush that does everything, or makeup that applies itself. That's what I'm still waiting to see. But as far as innovative and things like that, I really feel like there's really nothing more to explore. Besides, I am more open to exploring more indie brands at this point, getting away from more of these name brands, high-end name brands. Like I said, Urban Decay for me was my number 1 go-to 20 years ago when I got into makeup. But now even, gosh, I think after they released the Naked Smoky, I've learned or realized that the brand really did a high turnover rate as far as products, discontinuing products, bringing in new products. When they did, I think 99 lipsticks or 100 lipsticks, that lasted for a few months when I was working at Ulta. Then we had to redo the whole gondola because they want to get rid of that. They're bringing in the liquid lipsticks, and I was, oh, it was such a pain in the ass. Now I understand why people, when I was getting into makeup, why they would get really upset when brands would redo things or discontinue this and that. It's really frustrating, to be quite honest. Now I understand their frustration. But yeah, I mean, like the Naked Skin foundation was like was it the no makeup look, and now a lot of brands are trying to go back into that no makeup look because nobody wants full coverage anymore. But there's a lot of people who still love full coverage. So yeah, it's just you could as a brand, if I had my own brand, I would not do what people wanted me to do as far as consumers. I would actually bring it I would bring it to people's attention more as an artistry aspect, and this is what I specifically use, rather than this is what they want, okay, let me go ahead and just redo my whole brand to do this and to do that. And watching things grow over the past 20 years, we as consumers are never satisfied. We want more, we want better, we want the old things back, no, we want the new things. We need to find something in the medium. Okay, we want new things, we need this, we need that. And it's just kind of like, as a brand owner, where do you draw the line and stay within your identity, basically? Whereas Pat McGrath, when she first came out heavily with her brand, it was very artistic. It was very like, Jesus, this is what you see on runways, this is what they use, this is what they do. And it's beautiful. Like, you really got drawn into the world of artistry and being a model, this and that. But now it's kind of like, okay, we got a new collection, kind of like ColourPop. I still have the matte Valentine's one from last year that I still have not touched yet, and then we already have this Burning Desire that nobody really wants to buy, including me. But yeah, it's kind of like, so where do you there's actually one brand I still love to this day, NARS. That brand really hasn't, they still have their sheer glow foundation, which is still phenomenal. I love NARS. I love the NARS blushes. I love the NARS eyeshadows. And I think it's one of those brands that still stayed true to their core. Added things here and there, but still kept their core element and essence of who they are. Especially NARS, Francois NARS himself. Amazing artist. Coming for me. The world he created, I fell in love with, especially with his photography back in the day and stuff like that, and then creating his makeup line for his models, for his photography. It's just so beautiful, such a beautiful story, and it's still true to this day. The brand did add new things to make it more relatable, but they never really steered away from what made them who they are, especially the NARS blush Orgasm. I remember when that first came out, and I was working at Sephora in Texas. Ooh, those Christian ladies weren't happy, but they were secretly wanting to try it. But those are the 4 shades of this quad. Pat McGrath, I still adore her artistry and her work, but as far as the brand, it's really becoming just a brand. Just the makeup brand with her name on it, literally. And she's still making money off of it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below. I mean, are we at that point where we just want to use what we have, or see more stuff done with what we have? Because I feel like the newness of buying new products is, for me personally, is starting to die off. Like, even when I got the holiday palette, I was kind of like, why did I do this? And now I'm forcing myself to use it right off the back, so it's not going to sit there for like a year, like some of my other things. But have a great day, beautiful people. I'm getting better, and it's starting to snow on and off, so I really hope it snows and it sticks. Bye.